divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Pats and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on town, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
But, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Zappy.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Bollinger on the punt for the Patriots. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And you have to figure that this is a confident quarterback who gets the start here. Coming off of a victory in round 1, team doesn't have to travel. They get another home game here in the divisional round. And I know it sounds cliche, but playing at home, huge for a quarterback, huge for his team. They want to take advantage of it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized. And down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. Jackson from the shotgun. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock's going to be on the ground.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Moss is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
Tucker's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England's offense set to go. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? We're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Zappy off play action. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They dial up the guard blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And off
off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Again, Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down at the 28. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. He made his first attempt, this from 45. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. On second down, Zappe to throw it.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back to Stevenson on first down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Now 2nd and 9. Zappe looks to throw it.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Delvin Away from that outside linebacker spot. Gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
A tough spot here after that sack. Zappe in the pass. Now face a 3rd and long.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far. Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they can use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
4th down, here's Zappe.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Down to about the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They run once more with Stevenson.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Zappe on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Here's Chad Ryland now off of the field goal.
It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that
kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Jackson. That is caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping him. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This one from 35 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
New England trying to get a place on offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 10. Now Zappi. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Zappi. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Inside give to Elliott. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Zappi.
Being chased out left.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Zappi.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one at this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive.
Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday they'll press it a little bit. This might be the case.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Jackson to throw on 2nd down. No gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. Down to the 10. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Zay Flowers. 61 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. New England's offense set to go.
They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well, all right? If you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get 6s. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia, I'm trying to erase this deficit.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And pressure too much. Down he goes.
Zappe hurrying into the line. Second down, Zappe.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Zappe back to throw.
Steps away to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 60 yards.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Very plain and simple there. Just 2 plays. A long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Marcus Jones, a return man. And he returns this to the 22. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Zappe. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And Zappe to throw.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it. And so we'll see what happens. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other Divisional Round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins doing battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback Lamar Jackson. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. Final adjustments are underway in the locker rooms. Which of these 2 teams will survive and advance to next weekend's AFC Championship game? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Here is 3rd and 5.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 6-yard pickup.
Looking to throw, Zappi.
Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Play fake, and now here's Zappi.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Complete to Mike Gesicki. 24-yard gain on the play.
On first down, here's Zappi.
His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Elliott going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on second and goal.
Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster from 3 yards out. And the Pats are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And some space here. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And that's a great run, and this is when you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Minshew, 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Minshew. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's got this down to the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the option, it's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
It was Chris Board in on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points response there to that opening touchdown in his third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Bailey Zappi and the Patriots out for their next drive. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Zappi on third down. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Patriots.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Zappi looks to throw it. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 42. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Zappi looking to throw it again. He'll buy some time right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Off the fake, Zappi. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Zappi's throw here taken in by Parker. And now they're in the hurry-up. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Zappi. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Elliott. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now Zappi. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Zappi's going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Moss. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
On second down, it's Moss again. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making...
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return is Jones. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come to get...
Gets by him, and out of the daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're going to speed things up here. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he gets it down to the 32. This 2nd and 4. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Running wide side, Elliott gets through and now an opening. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Again to Elliott. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens offense back out there. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Minshew sets to throw. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Moss on the give up the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. Minshew's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Out of the gun is Minshew. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Back to the ground. It's Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This for a 4th quarter lead. Tucker's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy, and they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is way short of what he needed. Give him 3 yards there as that will take us to 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. A first down carry by Elliott. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Inside give to Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Again, it's Elliott. And he's got room. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Elliott running right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The give is to Elliott. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
4th down now. Here's Zappi. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And this one is right through. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So the Ravens now down by 1. 20 seconds to go. They've got the crowd behind them, and they need only a field goal to survive in advance of these playoffs. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Minshew. That's caught. It's Flowers.
And they work this well field across the 45.
The Patriots, as they so often do, moving on in the playoffs as we say so long, everybody.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Well, I'll see y'all again for the AFC Championship game. So until then, Project Prism is